Michael, what's your overriding reaction after tonight?
Obviously disappointed with the result. It wasn't one of our best performances, we have to be honest. I thought that there was very little in the game really. We lost a poor goal, I thought, in the first half from our point of view. Didn't defend that well enough, and then I thought the second half we get the equaliser. I thought we were obviously pushing hard for the majority of the second half. Lacked a bit of quality at times. I think that was a factor in us right through the game. We didn't pass the ball particularly well and turned the ball over a lot, and then obviously it's really poor. We give the ball away in a very bad area. We're in comfortable possession of the ball. Bad choices, I think, not just from Sam Clucas who gives the ball away, but other players around him. I think we didn't make good choices, and that was a factor in the level of performance we got tonight, and ultimately we lose the game, and hugely disappointing.
Derby arguably looked sharper while you struggled to gain any rhythm in the game. Can you put that down to the days between the games, or there's more to it than that?
Look, I think there's possibly an element of that, but we don't really know the lads. Stephen Fletcher, for example, we couldn't really consider him to start the game. He had the worst symptoms in terms of the period he was out. Possibly it was a factor, but I don't think we certainly didn't lack effort. The attitude of the players, I thought, they went right to the end. They tried to get themselves in the game. We just lacked a bit of quality. Let's be honest. Our play was a little bit ragged at times, or we gave the ball away. I think in the opening 15 minutes we probably gave the ball away 8-10 times. Not just one player, nearly every player. We didn't link the play well enough. It's difficult to get rhythm in your play if that's the case. You end up then possibly just, which we did a little bit more in the second half. You go a little bit more direct and you try to play off second ball. But we're trying not to be just that team.
Having changed personnel and shape, you managed to get back in the game. Do you feel as though you could then go on and go and get the winner?
Yeah, I think at that time we were pushing to win the game, to be honest. It was whether we could find that moment. We kept obviously, we had as many attacking options on the pitch as we could. We didn't want to, Mario looked a bit tired, but we never wanted to take Mario off. You could see, his quality, his delivery at set pieces as well. And Thomas come on and give us a good lift, and it was a good finish for the goal. We kept Campbell and Fletcher. We were just pushing and trying to be as positive as we could, and it's the nature again. These games, you win and lose on moments in the championship. It's not always down to who's the dominant team or anything like that. And tonight we came out on the wrong side because obviously we had a few poor moments in the game.
The goal that you conceded at the end, was that kind of a reflection of the game where too many unforced errors?
Yeah, I think it probably was. Yeah, we give the ball away in a bad area. As I say, we had chances to get forward before that and in the build-up, and we didn't take it. We took the ball back into a bad area, and we have to continue to try and learn from that. We just got to keep working. The players have worked extremely hard. They've been off obviously for the 10-day period. They've come back and worked hard for 4 days. Unfortunately, we just didn't see enough in tonight's performance.
Did your recent performances at home and the results concern you a little bit?
I think earlier in the season we were much more fluent at home. I thought we played with a lot more quality. I think we have to look at the players that aren't available to us at this minute in time in terms of how we built the game. I think Harry's been a big loss to us because of, how he has that composure to play from the back. So look, we know, I think, and I would be I know in recent weeks that the level of performance is not what the fans here would like to see, certainly when you compare it to how we played earlier in the season. But we just got to keep pushing, and hopefully we can get some of those players back and give us certainly quality. There's no doubt Powell's a loss for us, Sawyer's a loss as well. We get Thompson hopefully back in the next few weeks, and we just got to keep going, and we're still, it's the nature of the league. There's a lot of football to be played with 23 games left. We've got to believe that we can have a real strong second half to the season.